Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here, and we're going to do a beer review. This one is by Lost Coast Brewery, and it's called Revenant Ipa, and it comes in at 7% alcohol ABV, and this is what the bottle looks like. And there's the cap. Pretty cool looking label. This is their Graveyard Series. I've never had this before. I picked it up at Whole Foods. 6-pack out the door is about $11.09. So let's get it cracked open and see what we got here. Lost Coast has been pretty good. I like 70% of their beers. And the 125% was that some stout that I had. It was just too light for me. So this one's at 7%. It's just barely into the ABV level that I like. I like anything 7.5 or higher. It just tends to have more body, more flavor. Alright. So this bottle has a bottle on date of looks like 5/30/19, and today is 8/8/19, so it's about 9 weeks old. It's about 3 weeks older than I would prefer my IPAs, because I think that they lose quite a bit of flavor after about a month and a half. It starts to diminish the hop flavor and it turns all kind of sweet. But it is what it is. I mean, you get it how you get it, and I'm just gonna rate the beer accordingly. I mean, if they want better scores on their beers, or they want their beers to sell better, they need to make sure that they're fresh. I mean, two months or less. I mean, if you're not getting them fresh, you're not getting the full bang. I mean, would you like to spend your hard-earned money on an old steak, or would you like to spend your hard-earned money on a fresh steak, or whatever, fresh fruit, or a little bit older fruit? Beer's the same way. It has an expiration date, and it would be nice to get them fresh. And at 2 months and a week old, to me, that's not fresh. That's not as fresh as you can get it, and you're not going to get the full effect of the beer. But we'll see how this one held up. I mean, if it was in a can, I'd have a little bit more faith in it, but it's in a bottle, so we'll see. But it is what it is. Let's get a visual on it here. It's got a pretty decent frothy, creamy head there. It's turning rocky. We have a slightly hazy copper color here. Really good looking beer there. I like the color. Or like a dark amber. I think light copper, dark amber is about the same color. It's really nice looking color though, as you can see. Really can't see much clarity. It's got some haziness to it. There's just a few bubbles streaming up from the bottom. Not too much, but there's some coming up. No particulates floating around. Just has a haziness to it, as you can see. Alright. Well, let's get an aroma on this puppy. Alright, right up front I'm getting some pininess and some earthy type hops. And some slight kind of guava hop note. some spices, and some caramel sweetness in there. That's pretty much what I got. Let's get a hit. Cheers. Pretty good. Taste follows the aroma. Does have some slight hop bitterness lingering around on the back end there. Get another hit. Cheers. It's all right. It seems like it could use a little more complexity, or maybe a little bit more malt. It seems a little bit on the hoppier side, but not in like a really good way. It's got a little bit of a kind of just a generic bitterness lingering on the tongue. If it had a little bit more, bready, or some more caramel malt sweetness, it would balance out a little better. But it's okay. It's not very complex. It's pretty simple. It's got some pininess and some earthiness, some slight spice hop notes in there, and that's about all I'm getting. It is leaving really good lacing on the glass, and it's holding excellent head retention. Let's swill it and see if we can pick up something else here. Then we'll wrap it up. Yeah, see, now I'm really getting some of them earthy kind of hops, some of them spices. I got a feeling this beer would been a lot better if I had got it a little bit fresher. But this is what you get when they insist on, leaving beers on the shelf for more than 2 months. And, maybe in the future I can get it fresher if I decide to get it again. Like on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'm probably just going to give this like a 3.8. It's okay. It's a little bit above average, but had I got it fresh, I would have possibly gave it over a 4, and would be interested in probably picking it up again. But I might give this beer one more shot in the future if I can find it fresher. But for now, this is what I'm getting it. 3.8. That's what I'm giving it. One more time, we'll wrap it up. Cheers. Ribbit. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I got a feeling this beer would be much better if I got it at least a month fresher, or at least 3 weeks fresher. I think it's lost some of its hoppiness, but I'm going to give this beer the benefit of the doubt, and I will give it another shot in the future if I can find it fresher. So I'm going to give this puppy a 3.9 stars out of 5, and I'll have the description in the description section at the bottom of the video there, and I'll have it posted on Rate Beer. Bad Puppy 69 is my Rate Beer profile. One more time, we'll wrap it up. Cheers. Yeah, I can tell it's a good beer. You just want to get it fresher than what it is here. I mean, this is over 2 months old. It's 2 months and a week, so that's pushing it. So yeah, I'll go with 3.9 stars out of 5, and I think that's fair for what I'm getting here at the age of this beer. If it's much better in the future, if I decide to pick it up again, maybe I'll redo it, redo the score, and possibly redo the video. We'll see. Alright, everybody, that's what I got. 3.9. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it until further notice. Alright, catch you later. See ya. Oh, it's got a medium mouthfeel, by the way. Alright, catch you later.